Silver Eagles and San Francisco go hand in hand. It goes back to day one, which was 1986. We made uncirculated, and then we made San Francisco proofs. But that ended 7 years later in 1992, and Philadelphia took over in 1993. It didn't come back until 2012 with a special 75th anniversary set. And inside of that set was one coin everybody wanted. And the good news is, it's coming up next. So the 75th anniversary set had a San Francisco regular proof. So they brought back the proof. It was a 2-coin set. You might remember that blue lacquered box. They did a gorgeous job of it. And then the other was a first time ever from the San Francisco Mint. That's this coin, the first San Francisco reverse proof. So when we are expecting frosting, like on Lady Liberty, now it's glossy and the background is frosted versus the mirrored background we expect to see. The S mint mark is above the word fine silver. Again, this is back in the original design, John Mercanti's Heraldic reverse. But it's all about how few of these are known to exist in 70 and how many they made in the whole story. So we had a 2006 20th anniversary set global, right? And then we had a 2011 25th anniversary of the Silver Eagle global. But in 2012, they soloed out just San Francisco. And then in 2013, you might remember, they isolated out West Point. So this is the first of the isolation series. It's just a single mint, 2 phenomenal coins. The key being here. At this time in history, and it was a great time in U.S. history, the U.S. Mint said, we're not going to put it on our website and then have it sell out in 3 minutes and guess the mintage and hope we're right. We're going to make this for 30 days. And after the 30th day, that's when we're going to cut it off. And they did. They started this project on June 7th, and it lasted to July 5th. If you wanted to buy one, you could. You could buy one every day if you wanted to. It didn't matter. Even with that said, they still only made 251,302 2-coin 75th anniversary sets. Right? Now last year, remember the Morgan came out? 400,000 proofs. Remember the uncirculated Morgans? 275,000 proofs. Right? So the number ended up being realistic. Right in the wheelhouse of all the other rarities and preset numbers. But tonight it's about the special coin, the reverse proof. The first San Francisco ever. Those of you that have been with me on a coin show before know I like talking about the geeky numbers stuff for a few minutes because it's how I look at this and can say, wow, I love the 12 reverse proof because of this versus this versus this. When you put things on a shelf, which is my common phrase, one thing's going to stand out. It'll look different than everything else in stacks. This one does. I referenced there's 251,000 and change sets that were struck. The reverse proof is the problem coin. Go figure. San Francisco, who is known for being the mint that makes perfection, right? The Morgan Dollar series. They were the mint you got to go to for the best looking coins. Even with the proof Silver Eagles from 86 to 92, San Francisco, wow, right? But for some reason, the reverse proof didn't, well, it looks gorgeous. Well, it's because it's in a holder marked to 70. There is only, and this number surprised me, and I went on their website and verified it again today, because every time I see this number, I just think they forgot a digit. They just didn't add a couple of days in or something. There's only 22,215 of these known in the world today. That's less than 10%. Modern numbers on 70, especially in the Silver Eagle family, are traditionally closer to a third. High 20s, low 30s as a percent, which is just 30 as a number, right? If you look at 2021, right? We had the last heraldic, the first ever of the New Eagle landing. What happened? 300,000 coins, and roughly 100,000 of them are known in 70. Kind of normal. 2022, very similar numbers. 2023, very similar numbers. When you go back over a decade, you see a first ever like this one. San Francisco's first ever reverse proof. Out of that special 2-coin collection, the key coin in that collection. And you see numbers that are 251,000, but only 22,215 known this nice. That's as of today. And by the way, that number hasn't changed but a handful in the last 6 months. It doesn't change much. If you have a set and you send a set in and you get lucky, 1 coin, it goes to 22,216. Yeah, that's how the numbers work. Guys, let's put a 1-minute clock up. I didn't have a lot of these to start. So again, the San Francisco Mint's 75th anniversary, the U.S. Mint's first solo mint project in the Silver Eagle family. And since then, we've had a lot of other unique sets. But it all started here for the 75th anniversary of San Francisco. It was a proof and a reverse proof in that 2-piece set. The first ever was this coin, right? So, and they did it basically 20 years later. The last regular San Francisco proof was 1992. 2012 is when we bring out the special 75th anniversary set. It includes this one. These are perfect 70s. Very low pop, low in 70. Few are known to exist. My competition, oh, by the way, is at 370. That was the closest we could find. We're over $100 less. That's a buy.